Okay, so somebody tell me please, if I have f of x equals x squared, what's that going to look like? If I were to graph that one. Is she the only person who knows what parabola is? Go ahead, Chris.
I was going to say parabola.
Good, okay. What's it actually going to look like?
If the vertex is going to be 0, 0.
Yeah. So the vertex is 0, 0. It's going to be u-ish. Okay, parabola. Okay, so it's going to be like this. It's going to be something like this. Can anyone recall back from last year what standard form of a parabola is? Remember from last year? Okay, go ahead.
So like, I don't know the very first one, it's like ax squared.
Yeah. Okay, good. I say y equals or f of x equals, right? I can do y. They mean the same thing, right? There's no change for that. All right, domain and range for that lovely looking graph. It's going to be what? Please play along. I got to do about 6 more graphs in 10 minutes here. I'm not kidding either. What's the domain and range for all 6? I have 4. What's the domain and range for that graph? Oh, when you're in the zone for domain and range, go. Very good. Domain is going to be anything, and this works for any parabola. Okay, so I want to hopefully talk about that enough that we're feeling good about that. Oh, and you do not get off so easy. I'm going to save you. You're going to save them. What's the range for this one? Yeah, it's going to be bigger than 0, right? So for my range, we're going to say y is only positive, so y is greater than or equal to 0. Because again, you can't, for that parabola, that would be again, my daughter swinging on the her swing. Okay, I don't want her to hit the ground. This is when she does this and moves her shoes right at the bottom when she's swinging. I don't do that either. All right, next graph is new ones. The next 4 are new ones. Here we go. Number 3. And we're going to use all of these this year, or this unit actually. F of x equals the square root of x. This is called a square root function. Now, before I graph this, I'm going to give you a second to think about this for a minute. If you're looking at a square root value, what number has to go into square roots only? Go ahead. Just positive numbers, okay? 0 works as well, okay? What number comes out of a square root? Not a plus or minus square root, just a plain old square root. Let's say we square root of 9. What's the square root of 9? Just 3, okay? What's the square root of 281? You don't know that. Okay, big, okay? But the point is, it's only going to be positive numbers come out as well, okay? So the way this graph actually looks, and it's a pretty cool graph, we'll talk about this more in the next few days. It's just going to look like this. Okay, we just talked about domain and range without actually saying domain and range. Okay, what's the domain of that graph and what's the range of that graph? And Shannon, go ahead.
Is any real number such that x is greater than 0?
Okay. Greater than or equal to. Okay, I'm going to actually say. Because, right, you can take the square root of 0. You're not going to get anything, but you can't actually do the square root of 0. In the same vein, what's the range going to be for that graph? Let's go ahead.
Isn't it y such that y is greater than 0? Or just y, I don't know.
Oh, Chris, you're right there. I'm going to help you. Because I got a motor through the end of these. I just want to get the visual link for all these, okay, for that. The same way you're getting, they're both the same. Now, here's the thing I'm going to talk about in the next few days. This is plus or minus square root. I'm going to erase that. What does that look like? That looks like a sideways parabola, okay? And notice they're linked. Squares and square roots are linked, okay? Okay, next one is going to be, oh, this is a dandy. Well, I'd say dandy. Okay. is called the reciprocal function. Okay, this is one of my favorites. And I wish we had time to go into this today in great detail. But I don't. So the graph is called 1 over, sorry, go ahead.
Is there like a standard form for square root?
Not really, it just, we'll talk about them as we go, but it's just like x, like y plus mx plus b. But you can technically put anything in the square root. Okay? What I'm just wanting today mostly is to get the idea of the shape of the graph that they made the range. That's what I want to get with these. Okay, 1 over x. Can anyone think of any problems for 1 over x you could see, which is main? What might be an issue for this one? Enchan, go ahead.
That touches this 0.
Right on. Okay, because you can't divide by 0. So I'm going to say my domain for this graph. And the way you write that is x can't be 0. I'm sorry that I'm rushing here today. I'm going to do the graph right now, because this is the most magical graph you'll see today. Now don't pass out from just being awesome. Okay. So x can't be 0 and y can't be 0. This is the way this graph looks. Don't freak out. We'll delve into that later on in the course. Don't delve out. And that means that the x values stay in the whole first quadrant, like this, and the y values are all going to go, on the left-hand side, they all stay in the third quadrant. That's wicked cool. Okay, I got 2 more very fast, and then we're going to go. Okay, I'll just write these quickly. Okay, and then you can copy them and we'll call it a day. I don't think we're going to do no homework tonight, I don't think either. So f of x, yes, I said it. Don't make me change my mind. Thank you, I am the best. I gotta get these graphs done though. How much time do I got? I got enough, I hope. This is a absolute value function. This is an exponential function. Before I graph absolute value, can someone know, does anyone know what absolute value actually means?
Distance from 0.
Sort of. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's actually a very good way to put it. I was going to say that negatives become positive, but that's an even better way to put it, distance from 0. Okay. So, what you're saying for this graph is going to go through here, and it's just going to bounce right off. You cannot have a negative number. Okay, right? Like it should be heading down there to the bottom quadrant, but it's going to flip up for that. Okay. So when I do my domain and range, I'm going to say x is anything, and my range is going to be y is greater than or equal to 0, y-e-r. My last graph is going to be, look something like this. It's another fun one. And then I want to stop. Domain is going to be x is anything. Range is going to be y is greater than 0. Okay, if you're curious tonight, reading on page 28, obviously I can't check if you read or not, okay, right, but they go into more detail on all these graphs, okay, if you want to learn more about them, okay. We'll do all of those in this course, okay. That's a lot, that's fast and furious, okay, so if you want to flip to page 28, like you're saying, I sort of understood that graph, I sort of didn't, okay, right, page 28 is where it is, okay, there's going to be no actual questions. Yes?
The first point is actually
Which one? This one here? This is, no, it's not. That does not fit. Because if you're thinking, if you do 2 to the negative, 50 on your calculator, you'll get 0.00000001. So that doesn't actually fit. So that's why for this one I said greater than 0, so greater. Okay, I will be rested up tomorrow. I'll put on a better show tomorrow. Okay? We're doing transformations, which is good. All right. Oh no! I mean, I say, I love picture day. Can I stop the video now?
Alright, I'm still coming out.
That's okay, I'm just gonna stop the video here.